Welcome to this second video, in which we will discover together different ways to use Adobe Express tools. If you have not yet seen the first lesson of this video course, you can find it on the JBDTube YouTube channel in the dedicated playlist. In the last lesson, we made a presentation, so we mainly focused on text, fonts, layout, and effects. In this video, we will make a flyer, so that we focus more on the use of images. Usually, a flyer has a promotional purpose, so I thought of advertising an event. In this case, I chose a vinyl marketplace. So let's start our project. First, we move to the top tab to choose our theme, to get an idea of the color palette that we're going to use, to then insert elements that do not clash. Let's go with this one. Now moving to background color, we can choose the one we like the most. In this case, I want to go with this orange. So now that we chose our color theme, we can move to elements and type in frame. We can choose this simple one and then adjust its size and position it as the frame of our flyer. Now we can move to the left and change its color. We can go on Custom and make it a dark brown or dark gray. Now we move to Multimedia and search for a suitable image. So in this case, we can go with vinyl. Let's pick this one for example. Let's say that we like this image, but its background clashes with our flyer. So in this case, we can click on the picture we chose, and on the left we'll have different options like Insert Object, Remove Object, Erase, and Remove Background. This is the tool that we need in this case, so we can go ahead and select it. And just like that, we have the image that we needed, with a very simple operation. As you can see from this crown, this image is only available for those who have the premium account. So we can delete it and upload another picture from our computer. Now, if we use this image as the background, it will look crowded and the attention would not go to the information our flyer wants to communicate. So to solve this problem, we can go on Crop, take the left column out, and to crop it, we can push the Enter button on our keyboard. So now that it's cut, we can go and move it to one side. Now to give the design some structure, we can move back to Elements and choose Align. This simple one will be perfect. And as you can see, since we already chose a theme, the line came up on our Canva in the same color as our frame. So we can move it and adjust it, and then click on Duplicate, so that we have another one to insert down here. After shaping our structure, we can insert the text, so that we can inform about the type of event we want to promote. Now going into Bio, we can scroll down until we find this one, which we can move up here, resize a little bit, and then click on Ungroup. In this way, we can remove the background and use these details as additional elements that we can place in the corners. Moving back to the text, we can insert a title. Change the font. And the color, so that we can move to fill, and then clicking on custom, we can select the same yellow as the background of this vinyl, and we can also make it a little more brighter in this way. Then moving to outline, we can go on swatches and select black. Let's see if we want it to be a little more thick. Maybe this much will be good. Now coming back to our flyer, we can select these three dots and click on duplicate, so that all the text boxes will have the same font. And then we can change the writings to give some details about the event. Once we are satisfied with the result of our flyer, we can move to download and save it to our computer. Then right below download, we have show all pages. Here we can see all the pages of the project we are working on. So this is the one we just made, and by clicking on this plus, we can generate another one. So selecting this blank page, we can keep on working on the same file without altering our main project. This is because I want to show you how we can use the flyer we just made by exploring another feature in Adobe Express. Going back to media, we can type in flyer and then choose an image like this one, for example, and by selecting it, we can move to the left and set page as background. And also we can reframe it to place it in the middle of our page. So now, pretending that our flyer has been printed, we can go to upload and pick our flyer and lay it on top of our background in this way. Also, if we're not satisfied with stock images, we can always move to generate image, select the size we prefer, and then using the prompt on the left, we can describe what we want to see. And the generative artificial intelligence will make it appear for us. So in this case, we can write flyer on a brick wall seen from the front. So this is the generated image, but we can also see more options. Let's go with this one. Now on the right, you can see all the different layers we selected for our flyer. And by selecting it, we can move it in front or behind one another. Clearly, this is just an example, but it gives us an idea on how we can use Adobe Express tools. Using this arrow, we can go back to the original project and we can see all the layers we were talking about earlier that we used to make our flyer. So we are at the end of our lesson. Thank you for your attention and don't forget to stay tuned on the channel JBD Tube to not miss other videos. Bye!